Today, I will be showing you how to animate in Firealpaca. So for those of you who don't know what Firealpaca is a free drawing program used by many artists and designers. Traditionally, it's not used for professional animation like Adobe Animate or Clip Studio Paint because it doesn't have a timeline. But Firealpaca does have an onion skin mode, which is a mode to view multiple frames at once to support the making of your animation. You're gonna wanna open your program, Firealpaca, and make a new canvas. Here onto the file, click New, set your canvas size. I'm using 1600 pixels by 1012. Select OK. So here you have a blank canvas. And before you start drawing, go to the animation and click on animation mode. So the thing in Firealpaca is it detects each layer as one frame. So it basically acts like a timeline but not the usual format. So you're gonna go ahead and draw some keyframes. So here I have drawn my keyframes. Keyframes are basically the beginning of your pose in an animation and the end of your pose. So it will look something like this. So to make your animation smoother, we're gonna add an in-betweens. In-betweens are drawings that in between your keyframes to make your animation look more smooth and alive. So before we start making our in-betweens, you can see there are different colors appearing on the drawing we made, as for example the green one and the red one. So this is what you call an onion skin. Over here we have the red layer that shows us the previous frame of our animation, and the green layer shows us the frame that is after the frames we are on right now. So we're gonna go ahead and add a new layer between our keyframes, and we're gonna draw one in between. So here we're at the middle of our keyframes. You can see the red and the green appearing. This is especially helpful to make our animation more consistent, so it's not as messy as without the onion mode. So now I'll be adding more frames into this animation we're making. So I've made 5 frames in our animation with different progressing poses. Now we want to know how it will look like. So if you want to play your animation, you can go to Animation again and click on Autoplay. Here you can see the animation being played. If you want it to go slower, you can put your FPS to in another setting. FPS means frames per second. So 10 FPS means you need 10 frames to have 1 second of animation. The higher your FPS is, the faster your animation will go. So we're gonna go ahead and click on 10 FPS. It will go more slower, but I think it is best for the amount of frames we're having currently. So once you're satisfied with your animation, you can go ahead and save your project. To do so, you can go to File. You can export your animation. You can choose to export it as an animated GIF, an APNG, or an MP4 file. I will choose to export it as an animated GIF. So we're gonna click animated GIF. Choose your folder where it's gonna be saved, and we're gonna name our project. Then click on Save. Here you can choose your FPS settings again, and if you want to enable infinite loop. If you're done, click OK. And now we have our animation made on Firealpaca. Firealpaca is especially great for beginner artists or animators that wants to start out on zero budget. Of course, there are some limitations of some features, but I have been using Firealpaca for at least 5 years now, and I have no complaints about it. So I totally would recommend for those who wants to start drawing, illustrating, or animating. I hope this tutorial will be useful for anyone out there, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.